Hello guys, and welcome back to Club Dead. I'm Justin JT, and today, I'm covering Eddsworld spares. I've previously covered some of Eddsworld with the Zombie Attack trilogy, the videos about Et, and the others getting cloned. We also have appearances of 4 guest characters, those being the Evil Director, voiced by Christopher Bingham, and also the Evil Director's full name is Christopher Bing Bong, which is kind of funny to be honest. I can just image it in my head.
Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Your baby boy is healthy and well.
Oh my God. Thank you. Can we see our son?
Yes, you can, but all I need you to do is for his full name, so I can put it on the birth certificate. So first name.
Christopher.
And last name.
Bing bong!
So Christopher Bing Bong. Wait, what?
I know it's a reference to the voice actor's name being Christopher Bingham, but it's still funny to think about. We then have Larry, who is Christopher's assistant. We then have Heliacar, who's voiced by Dominic Harbonneau, but as of now has had grooming allegations from 3 girls. But that's a whole nother story that I won't discuss about it. We then finally have Psychosis, voiced by Ian Kelly, who actually first appeared in Zombie Attack 2, which alongside Zombie 1 and 3 were covered on Club Dead. So how many kills do we get if clones appear? Let's find out and get to the kills. The video begins with some towers collapsing, then another building explodes. We then see a generic action hero. He then gets eaten and killed off screen. Then the film finishes. Damn, that was quick. Tom and the others get up from the cinema to leave, while the movie credits continues to play. Fade to black. Once they leave the cinema, they talk about how it was the best film ever, and Ed hopes that millions of people have seen the film.
Without a doubt.
I'm sorry, what was that, Tor?
Without a doubt.
Oh okay, someone did text-to-speech for Tor. We then see that the director's film only got for viewers. He then asks himself how many monkeys he had to make the monster, and said it was many. He then wonders what happened to his film, and says that no one has ever seen a movie like his. He then wonders if there's any way to get more than for viewers to watch his film, and Larry says to make a better one. Oh, so a film that isn't for seconds long. The evil director then starts to do some maths to determine how many people need to watch to him. Also, do you really need to do maths about this as well? He then removes cloth to reveal a machine. Larry asks how it's gonna work. The evil director says that if 4 people saw his film, and that he makes for million clones, of those 4, he'll get at least 440 for more viewers. And Larry asks how he'll clone them. With the DNA left on the seats? Sure, why not? But that's not how it works, I think. We then see a conveyor belt while the clones are currently being made. As the credits play, as more and more clones are getting made, we then get a title card as the clones get their designs to look like Ed and the others. We then see the clones getting their brains. Damn, Ed got toaster brain, as we get a shot of a bunch of clones of Ed and the others. As more and more clones appear in the cinema to watch the evil director's film, we then get this. So yeah, just a bunch of crabs. I wonder if they can do a raid. One of the Tom clones gets grabbed by a claw and taken to somewhere, and then he gets dropped into the rejects room, and I'll add him to the count. The evil director then sees that it was a success. We then see that clones leaving the cinema, and the evil director blames Larry and tells him that he didn't think it through. The cinema doors then break as all the clones leave the cinema. Then someone walks and then notices the clones as he says hey Ed. As more and more Ed clones appear, he continues to say hey Ed. Then more come, with one Ed clone apparently not wearing clothes. One Ed clone asks where they should go, and all the clones say the arcade, except a Tom clone, who said clothes shopping. You know what happens when you mess up. You get thrown to the glass bin of death, as seen with one of the Tom clones, and presumably he died, so I'll add him to the count. We then see the clones at the arcade, as the camera pans to show them having fun. In this cool shot, also that's a pretty cool map dressed as Where's Waldo. We then see that a virtual ride being packed in with people, and it manages to break. We then see an Ed clone try at an arcade game, and failing at it. We also get a reference to House of the Dead. He then tries to give it to a Tord clone. He refuses and gets out his own guns, cause surely it's a way better idea. A Tord clone and Ed clone get killed. We then see to Matt clones doing a knockoff of Dance Dance Revolution. We then see a Tom clone at a punch machine. Tort then tries to shoot it, which gets him and Tom killed. We then see clones playing a driving game, and then a truck appears. And I'll add the Ed clone to the count. We then see an Ed clone at a claw machine, while a Tom clone is stuck in the claw machine. We then a Tom clone pick up a ball, and then throws it. Same thing with an Ed clone. Tort then shoots the machine, killing them instead. Then the clones take a bunch of tickets. They then put all the tickets on the table to the ticket lady, and all she gives them is this toy with a keychain. They all get pissed, because who wouldn't? Then they start a fire in the arcade. So I'll add the female ticket lady and the Tom clone that was stuck in the claw machine, because I presume that he died in the fire and couldn't get out of the claw machine. Cut to black. An Ed clone asks where they should go now. They all agreed to go home except a Tom clone who wants to go kitten shopping. And you know what happens. The trash bin of doom. The evil director and Larry wonder where's the clones. He then asks where he can find a large group of identical people. He then points to a twin convention. And fun fact, while there isn't a twin convention, there is a twins festival hosted every year in Twinsburg, Ohio, which I actually didn't know existed, but now I know. He then says that they'll never find them. Larry then notices a trail of cola leading to somewhere. He then says that it could be anyone's cans. It shows that it's F. He says that it could be any F. It then shows a picture of F with the cola. He then realizes. Then someone rings the bell at Ed's house. Matt then goes to open the door. Then a wave of clones appear at Ed's house. Ed then heads to the fridge to grab something. He then opens the fridge to grab a cola and asks if anyone wants a drink. Then all the clones grab a drink with the stretchy arms. The last one then takes Ed's drink and also a sock in the fridge. Ed then gets mad about his stolen drink. Then an Ed clone gets his headshot clean off. The other clones notices and get mad. Then a bunch of them start pushing Ed in this cool shot. Then 2 clones get shot. Then we get an all-out clone fight. We then see the evil director and Larry in front of Ed's house. Then a dead Ed clone gets thrown at the director. We then hear someone who then gets shot off screen by Matt. And I presume that it's the Where's Waldo Matt clone. The evil director and Larry then enter into Ed's house. He then sees, oh come on, another pile of dead bodies. What is this? Zombie Attack 3. So by my best count, I'll add 10 dead clones to the count. Matt then appears. Then another Matt appears. Tom then notices the 2 Matts and says that he knows what they have to do. Cut to 10 minutes later. Ed and the others all agree on the decision. Wait, why are both the Matt clones here? So where's Tom then? Oh, he's just dead in a trash can. The video ends with this.
How do you morons even breathe?
And then credits, which I will have to speed it up. So that's the end of that video. So how many kills did we get if clones appear? Let's find out and get to the I wonder who could that be? What the? Hello. Yeah, Emma, go back inside and the ... do the numbers. 40 for people died in Eddsworld spares. The victims were 42 male victims, 1 female victim, and 1 unknown victim, that being the one that was shot in the head clean off and the window cracked, giving us this very blue clone pie chart. And with a runtime of about 11 minutes, we get a kill every 15 seconds flat. Now out of the 4 friends, how many clones of them were killed? It goes like this. Tom's clones were the most killed with 15, followed up by Ed's clones having 11 killed . Then Tord's clones having 10 killed, while Matt's clones had the least killed, only having 4 killed. Now comparing the number of kills with the other Eddsworld videos that I've covered. Eddsworld Spares is currently the 2nd highest with kills, only being beaten by Zombie Attack 3, which has 2 more kills than Eddsworld Spares. Obsidian Chainsaw will go to the Ed clone that got his face crushed by the real Tom with a baseball bat, because it was cool. Dirt Knife will go to the Where's Waldo Matt clone, cause it was off screen. And that's it. Eddsworld Spares was released in May 2008, and it still holds up 16 years later. There's also a reanimated version of Eddsworld Spares, but I won't be covering that. But until we meet again, I'm Justin JT, and be fun people.